Sorry, bro. I love you.
I love you.
So cool, brother. I like it. I like it. Does it sound good? It did sound good. Woo-hoo! You got nice toys now. Guys, come to the concert tonight. If you're not sure, you're undecided, you don't know what it is. It's a real gig. It's a real concert. You will love every minute of it. You actually get to see Rob and the band do what they do best. And we get to tack ourselves onto the back of that and try to impress you guys as well. But please, if you're thinking about it, come tonight to the gig. Rob and swinging. Thank you, Richard Spade. See you all in a minute. So, how many of you are new here? Right, I expect to see all of you at the gig tonight. Otherwise, I'm not talking to you tomorrow. Seriously. So, you're all brand new, right? Pretty much half of you are brand new. That's better. So personal, isn't it? So, welcome. It's good. There you go. Nice to see you. So, shut up, you. I'm talking. The grown-ups are talking now. You can wait. So, hi. You having fun? Guys having fun? Hanging up the poor people at the back. I like that. Hey. Hey, you. Good shirt. Nice tasting shirts. Hey, you right? You nervous? I can make you really nervous. Love you too. Hey guys, you hanging out? Having fun? Everything good? Good, but how you doing? Good. Yeah, fun. Nice shirt. So you got great taste in shirts. Hey guys. Hey. So here's the way this goes. You ask me questions, I refuse to answer on the grounds that most of the questions are stupid and boring. So let's have a go. Who's first? Off you go. Mind your own business.
Hi. I wanted to ask what you think the...
You look like you're knitting a jacket for a worm. Sorry, did you have a question? Where is who's supposed to talk? Is it that side? Talk into the microphone! What's wrong with you? Come on.
I wanted to ask you what you thought the funniest word is.
See, there's the funny thing about words. Same thing as the dirtiest word. Same as, let's see, this is my favorite part. It's not the words that are funny, it's the intention, it's the delivery, it's the timing, it's the moment. Same with cursing. Great curses are funny. If the timing is right, if the timing is wrong, they're just annoyances. It's like, I had this conversation before, it's like, the English language is fantastic, especially in the hands of the English people. The English people are able, for example, to make any collective noun stand for breasts. You can take any collective noun, any ladders, wheels, if you use it the right way, you can make them mean breasts. It's an interesting thing you can do. It's just a little exercise, which shows you that the words themselves are not that important. There's great words, there's wonderful words. Onomatopoeia is a great word, right? There's words that make people recoil. A lot of moist. Salve. I mean, there's some really strange words that make people go, ooh, I hate that. Ooh, I hate that word. The one word that makes no sense to me at all is the word abhor. A-B-H-O-R. To dislike. Sounds like you adore something. So it would be the exact opposite sound from what it sounds like. Hey, how you doing? Yes, you do. And you can't. How you doing? You having fun? Okay. You here to cause mischief? Of course. Yeah, not in that. Do you not find, I find, obviously the trials and tribulations of having to have transport that drives itself, they have the crappiest horns I've ever heard in my life. You don't have a horn? We need to get you an air horn. I need to start a Kickstarter, we need to get a truck air horn for this device. Because if they get out, he went, it'd be great, wouldn't it? You think so? You think it'd be right? They don't put horns on motorized transport that way. It's ridiculous. Hey, you. Cookies. I'm happy, thank you. Hopefully William will make the show tonight. So, did I not answer your question appropriately? Thank you. Good question. Very great. Who's next?
Hi again. So I just wanted to ask, when you go through very difficult times, when you have a lot of uncertainties, what is some advice that you can give, especially for younger generations, to just tell themselves to calm their nerves and just be okay with what's going on?
You've been specific about any instances in the last couple of weeks? Where both my children called me from different places going, oh my God, what does this mean? Look, the world is a very dodgy and frightening place. It's a very big place, and we seem to be connected to all of it. When I was a kid, to get information about the rest of the world, it was a lot more difficult to do. It was a lot scarier. No, actually it wasn't. It was a lot less scary when I was a kid, because you're now being bombarded with whatever sells. With news sells. You have to sell the commercials in between the news programs. Right? So you're being bombarded by whatever stories are negative. So we constantly talk about the fact that Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-anybody or mentally ill or whatever his name is this month is or isn't being able to construct a rocket that will or will not reach my backyard. So far they haven't made it get past the sea in Japan, so it's kind of interesting. You know, it can't get out of their backyard. But this is the thing that tormented my now 17-year-old since he was 6 years old. And the idea, because it's something to report and something to say. And it's like, they did this, they fired this. We used to have it as kids with the Russians. The Russians are coming, My dad's generation before that, was post, World War II, and what was coming after that. The bad guys were very identifiable. And so now it's everything, it's everybody. They're all coming together, so they all want to, it sells news to say it's not safe to walk down the street. It sells news to say, that the world's going to hell in a handbasket. It kind of is, but it also kind of isn't, because I have faith in people. I really do have faith in people. I think people are the honest. So, I think the worst thing that you can be as a youth or as an adult is alone, or the feeling that you're alone. I think it's the worst feeling in the world. And it's such a gigantic place, there's so many nasty, uncomfortable things going on. I think it makes it scary when you're on your own. So I think things like this are the great social experiment. I'm sober 27 years, coming up 27 years. Yeah, go me. You wouldn't like to see me drunk, trust me, it would be it. I have better things to do when I'm drinking. But the truth of the matter is that's a great social experiment too. AA, for me, has a bonding effect, so I didn't feel I was on my own doing what it was that I was doing. And for that, to be able to come together with other groups of like-minded people to try to solve a common problem is a massive big deal. We don't have that as a social entity anymore. It's a kind of frowned upon. People look at those sort of entities as there's usually something wrong with them or something suspicious about coming together to do something. And I find that when I come to places like this, and I abuse you guys the way I do, without being too heavy about it, the fact is that 50% of this room is new. The other 50% has come more than once, right? I would say so. And based on that, the 50% that have been here before know that there is a camaraderie here, and that there are friends here, and there's connections that are made, and we do this, and we can see this. And this is the human connection that you can't do through a television screen or via the internet. Not really the same way. The fact that we're here and able to do this. So first of all, you've got to look at the fact that creation creates a venue by which we can do this, which is very different than doing a signing convention. And that this becomes, in a strange way, in a rather wonderful way, kind of like a lifestyle choice. It becomes more of a group of people coming together, enjoying their company as much as they enjoy through the show, but enjoying the company and the things that we do. And what I'm so proud of is the fact that you guys take our causes and ideas, and sometimes your causes and ideas, and they meld together, and we've become a powerful force actually trying to change things at grassroots levels. I mean, maybe not changing government, maybe not changing massive things that way. But every time you guys contribute to anything that we've established or tried to establish, you make a difference. I mean, I know I've got Camp Comrade Chinook, which is a stay-away camp for kids with diabetes, kids and teens with diabetes, type 1 diabetes. You know, they are receiving checks regularly from you guys and from me. They're like, this makes a huge difference. We had a supernatural fan, a wonderful supernatural fan, who literally bought their wish list 2 years ago. Literally went on and went, oh, there's a wish list. Fine, let's buy all that, and shipped it, and paid to ship it. So you're going like, it made a massive difference, and it really did. And it's not for some, you know, little patch you slap it on the side or something. It changed that year's ability to have parents let their kids leave their damn house for a period of time and not have to wake up 4 times a night to make sure that their kids are alive, knowing that they're at a camp without cell phones, with doctors, nurses, and other diabetics, and that they're being taken care of. And parents got a 2-week vacation while kids are climbing trees and getting covered in crap, building stuff, and, you know, tormenting each other and having the fun that kids are supposed to have. Getting to feel normal and part of. But together. And you guys make that possible. That's what it is. That's what we do. Then we move on to the, you know, the other part. I'm going to get this out of the way so we don't do this at the end of this, so it's a bit more fun. You know, we're dealing right now in this world with a lot of mental health issues. A lot of mental health issues. It's the nature of the times. It could be the nature of you all did too much ecstasy, or your parents did. I have no idea. But the truth of it is some way or another, either the world is so much harsher on our abilities to deal with it and not as good. But I don't think in the last 20 years that the world has been able to absorb how much depression and how much difficulty there actually is. And it's either been the silent killer or the silent, you know, the silent disease that nobody talks about, or maybe there is more of it than there ever was before. Maybe that socially we're creating anxiety and depression on a level that we've never done before. Either way, coming together as groups of people is a lot more fun than sitting at home contemplating killing yourself. I mean, it really is, if you can get out of the house. I mean, it's like, not to trivialize suicide, not to trivialize depression, but being able to be with other people, not be alone in a feeling is a massive difference. It is a massive difference. And so I'm so proud of my fellow actors and my friends who are trying to do so much to change the way the world looks at these issues. You know, by admitting that they have them, first of all, which is an incredible thing. And then pretty much everybody here admitting that if you don't have them, you certainly know somebody who does. You know, so it's no longer the stigma that it was. So people can get help, seek help, talk about it. So it no longer becomes the hidden crap that it's been for so many years. Let alone the other stuff that we have to deal with. You know, actual physical, you know, literal physical problems that require, you know, huge effort and difficulty to do. It seems to be that this is the catalyst for a lot of people coming together to do very positive things, is what I'm ultimately trying to say. Doesn't mean you have to have mental illness to be a supernatural fan, although it does help. I mean, I can't say that liking Castiel or Misha is not a mental illness in and of itself. It hasn't been proved, and I am not a mental health expert. But I think there's something really wrong dressing up as John Constantine, pretending that you're
Nice segue.
something really sad going on there. But that's just me. Maybe that's my mental health issues that are bringing me to that. But like, I love what you guys do. As much as this is a precious thing for me, I can't get this through a television screen. You know, I've known you a very long time. Right? I've known you a very long time. I've lots of you. Just checking. I've known a lot of you a very long time. And it has meaning to me. It does have meaning to me, and I appreciate your support. But we are actually doing stuff. I really believe that we are trying to do stuff. We're not just taking. I love the fact that it's giving, and I'm really proud of you guys for doing that. And I've got to tell you, you've got to give creation props for it. You know, yeah, it's a business. It has to function as a business. We have to put money into it to make it work. And the logistics are huge here. You think about what the logistics are. To move this around the country is insanely difficult. But you know, they do it with a style and a flair, a creation that means that we get more of this than we do almost anywhere else, right? So give creation a big hand for me. Adam, Gary, Stephanie, John, and everybody else who worked so hard to keep this all together. So, that's enough of the really exciting, fun stuff. Now let's get really dark and depressing. It's a wonderful thing. I love doing this. Want to know why I come here? This is why I come here. I come here to do this, I come here to play music on Saturday nights. It's fun. That's what it's about. That's the joy. That's the share the love. It's all about sharing love. So to answer your question, anything that is an expression of love or unity or caring or involvement is how you get through anything. You can't change the way you feel by thinking. You can only change the way you feel by doing. So you have to do something. So participate, join in. You don't feel strong enough, put your hand up and go, I don't feel strong enough. Somebody will come and help you. Come here. Make sure you talk about it. Nothing stays hidden. Nothing should ever be hidden when feelings are that big or that overwhelming. Talk about it, ask for help, get help. There's a lot of great people. You're going to like somebody here if you haven't listened. I don't know, but it's like,
I mainly ask for my students who are
I wasn't blaming you, and I wasn't doing the I have a friend who has a problem answer, but I'm saying just in general, it applies to us all. It applies to us all. You know, you is also, in English, also means inclusive of one, us. So, you know, you need help, put your hand up, that's what you do. There's no excuses anymore. We don't do this on our own. It's not okay to go off into a corner and hate yourself. It's just not cool. If somebody's hating on you, that's their tough luck. You know what I'm saying? That's their tough luck. Come here and have some fun. Who's next?
Hi. Hi, I'm really nervous. This is my first con. And,
Boo!
I was wondering.
And you feel really scared right now, don't you?
Yes.
Cool. Let's make you really uncomfortable. Sorry, go on. What were you saying?
Working with Jared, what's it?
God, it's horrible. What do you think it's like? But you're not particularly tall, right? How tall are you? You're what? 5'3". You're taller than Ruth. Okay, so I'm standing here next to you, and I'm a normal-sized human being. Working with Jared, you see this tree? That's what it's like working. I mean, yeah, it's pretty depressing.
I was gonna say, what's the strangest thing that he's ever done to you?
It used to be that he'd pick on Misha all the time, because Misha's an easy target, right? But now they've started going for me. So what he did to my car the other week was not funny. I had like 30 bottles of water in the back of my car, so he took them all out and he stuck them everywhere, in corners and stuff like that. I was like, this is really stupid. This is too stupid. Right? So then when I chose to picked all the stuff up, he just took everything out of my club bags, stuffed it in grills, and so I was like, oh God, sakes, grow up. And he wrote something about poo and something in the dirt on the back of my window. I'm like, really? You really have to do that? What an idiot. As I was driving out into the sun, the setting sun, in Vancouver, I pulled the visor down and 20 pieces of chewing gum hit me in the face. And then of course, because I know this has happened, I'm like, flick. Yeah, no problem. And after a day, I was like, he wouldn't just stop at this. Yeah, so I went digging in my car, and I found 2 pounds of salmon bits. Under my spare wheel, hidden in the back of my brand new Range Rover. So which I came back and said, you put trash in my car? He goes, what do you mean trash? That's a meal to some poor starving person. I'm like, yeah, okay. So now he's a little afraid because he's not sure where I'm going to get it back. I haven't decided whether I'm going to fill his trailer with puppies.
He would like that.
Or poo.
Puppies will give
Or
that
balloons. Well, it might be cool for puppies. Actually, there's a bird sanctuary in Vancouver that's having trouble right now, so I might film the birds. Just making some money. Or just fill it with foam, or blow it up. That's the other way to do it. Just blow up his trailer. Pretty much what I'm going to do.
I could follow you, but you walk too much.
What? Ruth in my trailer? The Misha pictures is, of course, Misha, Ruth, and Elena. It's just stupid stuff. I thought it was funny. I came in and they were like, he's going to flip out. I'm like, cool. Somebody's going to clean it up, not me. So I kept the picture of Misha that's in my toilet seat. Still there? Sometimes my aim is good. Sometimes my aim is very good.
Character arc. So which has been your favorite season to film?
What's been your favorite season?
Probably season 7.
You're filming her asking me a question.
Yeah.
Season 7?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because you guys...
Because I got to say dick every 3 minutes? Dick, 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 dick. Hi. I'm still here. You got any good curse words? Yeah, that's good. I know. Bullshit. No, lower. Bollocks. Bollocks. The Australian one, which I learned. Right, but the Australian one, I've been around the world, that's the fun part, which is you and all you all. Which I love cursing. Cursing in sign language is so brilliant. So brilliant. No, that's not cursing in sign language. Yeah, to a point. There's some really, really, really rude ones out there. Did you ask me a question? I'm not going to answer it, but thank you. Next.
Good afternoon, King.
Yeah, crawling will get you everywhere.
There you have it. I'm wondering if, in your career, if there was one production that you were involved in where you felt that the whole production and/or your own personal input was going straight down the toilet, and at the end of the day, when it was all done, you realized how well things turned out.
It's a very specific. You know, I just think it's like it's almost the equivalent of saying to me, like, have you had the feeling that you went down to the Ralphs on the corner of Sunset and Curson, and you went to aisle 13, and you picked up a box of ramen, and you put it into a blue bag, and took it home, and then cooked it and ate it, but then decided that you preferred a different flavor ramen, so you went back to the Ralphs, but not the one on the corner of Curson and Sunset, but another one that was deeper into the valley, and got the chicken flavored ramen, and then decided that it might be quite good to put some actual chicken in it, and had that, and it was really good, but and then it rained. Have you?
Every third day.
That's what I thought. So,
I was wondering...
you just say hi-ho.
No!
Supposed to say silver after that.
No!
I didn't say hi-ho silver, or you mean something else?
Maybe she's a dork.
I was wondering, as an actor, what was the hardest scene for you to film?
What?
Like, as an actor in Supernatural, what was the hardest scene
Oh, for God's sakes, any scene with a big tall guy in it. Bloody idiots bumping into the furniture. Hardest to film? The end of season 8. So that was probably the most fun and the most difficult to do. You, what did you like best?
I don't know what I liked best.
Where are you from?
Like Ventura.
Ventura County, Ventura? Or Ventura, Ventura?
Like Ventura County.
Like Ventura County?
Ventura County.
Okay, that's right. Well, what are fun things in Ventura County? On the way to Oxnard? Sometimes, yeah, pretty good. Ventura County. What part of Ventura County?
Westlake Village.
Oh, you live in a nice part of Ventura County. I know it well. I know it very well. My son used to play soccer out there.
Yeah.
It's good thing. You having fun?
Yes.
Is this your first convention? So this is not what you expected.
No.
Better or worse?
Better.
Right. How old are you?
I'm 15.
15. It's a good thing. So, welcome.
Thank you.
We'll try not to scare you too much for the rest of it.
Thank you.
Right. Did I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
That makes a difference. Thank you.
thank you.
It's fun. It's all fun. Sometimes I am.
I think you're lost.
Blissfully unaware. And we worry about elections. Hey,
Hi,
what have you done? You look guilty. What have you done?
nothing nefarious.
Nothing nefarious. There's a good nefarious. There is hope for this country yet. What is it you want?
I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, he really ain't that cute. The legs are a lot longer and skinnier. Like a moose.
But he's inspirational.
What?
But he's inspirational.
No, he's perspiration.
I was wondering if there's a character on Supernatural that you relate to most as a person.
Yeah, Crowley. You're all dead. You're all dead to me. Next question. Bad scene to watch or film?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, the most emotional.
Most emotional? Into season 8?
What?
Or my death scene that comes up in a couple of episodes? I'm dead. I'm dead. My fingers aren't crossed. My toes are crossed though, that's why I'm walking so straight. Do you have a seat? I mean, look, I know I'm the king and stuff, but this is a bit much. Oh my God! Slaying the girls. What? No, it's not. It's a painting. So? Ugh. Why would you do that? What a waste of space. I get it. You spent $20 on the costume, so now you have to do something to support it. Yeah. Cheapest costume in the country. Hey guys, you're hugging your pillows. It's cute. What's the covers? Cactus. That's not cozy. That's painful. So, next question.
So, Mark, I do have a question for you. Is there any particular alcoholic beverage or mixed
I'm
juice?
sober 27 years. Move on.
Hey Mark,
Hey,
I'm Bailey Bob, and I wanted to ask you about that episode where they tried to turn you into a human and you got all emotional and cute and precious.
the end of season 8, which we've said non-stop now for the last 5 minutes.
That's the one, that's the episode where I fell in love with you. And
Yeah, I know, it happens a
and I'm
lot.
hoping that you'll get closer to me as I'm asking you this question because you're very far away. Hint, hint, wink, wink. After that episode, does Crowley change? Like, do you keep that episode in mind with the rest of the episodes? Is he not the same Crowley as he was before that episode?
Yeah.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah.
That was my quest. That's it.
Good question.
Thank you.
Did I answer your question?
Yes.
There you go.
Hi.
Not yet. Been a while.
My question is, remember when, I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, remember when you kissed Bobby for a scene?
Oh, yes. When I kissed Bobby, yes.
Yeah, in like detail.
How did it feel in detail? How did it feel? He has really soft lips. He's got more straggly beard than me. I've got soft beard. My beard's soft, Phil. Soft, enough. I've got soft beard. He has paper-like soft lips. The great thing about, I've told this story 1,000 times, but the great thing about it is Jim was all cool about getting kissed by me until he actually had to do it. So he had to think about it for about 3 days. And I think Phil was directing, and Phil was like, yeah, we'll do it. No big deal. And he's just like, yeah, no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. 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 And then when he got down to doing it, Phil was shooting on an iPhone. And Phil would do this. So Phil was like, okay, off you go. Hold on, camera's not working. Hold on. So, I was hoping so, otherwise, that was a hell of a lunch. Most people think you're crazy.
Yes. So
Why?
my question is, if you had to be the one to have, if guys could have babies, would you do it? And do you think our population would be lower?
Feel the love, guys. By the way, this is a pregnant woman, so I will answer that understanding that this is a pregnant woman. 3 C-sections? You fourth?
So cut open, would you do it?
Well, not like that. How big's the baby? Anyway, absolutely not. And of course, be real here. We can't take that kind of pain. Have you ever seen a man when he's sick? I'm dying! Women are extraordinary. They're amazing creatures. My wife passed an 8mm kidney stone while giving birth. So she actually said she was in more pain in between contractions than she was while. I was like, I have nothing to complain about life.
I have spent my whole last pregnancy.
So, that's a level of comfort that really doesn't. We hope you brought enough for everybody. It's alright, just chat amongst yourselves. Get around to it next week. Hey, how you doing? Raise your hands. You're not very smart. You come late. What? Just following your fearless leader. But congratulations, by the way. And absolutely, no man would ever go through that, and we would never have any more children if we had to. We're like, what? No! We won't even go to proctologists. You just walked into the most interesting conversation.
I heard proctologist and I almost left.
Cough. Hey guys. So Mike doesn't like me anymore?
Nah.
Yeah, he's done.
No, he's just been recharged in the closet. He'll be up in a second.
So, have we come to the end of a perfect day?
Yeah, not the end of the day, but end of your panel, end of the perfect
Well, it's the
panel.
end of the day for me. I don't care about you guys.
Okay, yeah.
So, alright. I've got time for one more question. Let's have your question. Okay?
Hey, I was wondering if you can, just to wrap it all up, if you can sing a part of Wayward Son?
No. So that was a great question and a very quick answer. Thank you. I got my cookies. I'm a happy man. Gluten-free cookies. I'm the happiest guy in the world. Okay, listen to me, guys. It's a lovely thing that we do here. I'm proud of you guys so much for being here. We come here for one reason only, which is to share this with you. We don't do this. TV is something we don't do with an audience, but it's an honor to be able to have an audience, interact with an audience, enjoy them as much as you guys. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for all the kindness that you show us and each other. It's a big deal. It's a massive antidote to what's going on in the world today. Love everybody. Try to be as nice and kind as you can. Thank you for loving me. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you all soon.
Mark Shepard, everybody. You know what time it is now, Robbie?
Something really exciting happening outside those doors.
Give me something, Storm. It's time for, as if you people haven't spent enough already. Time for the auction. Let's get on the photo.
Go on,
Time for the auction.
do it here,
Get on the photos. What house is complete without a 7 foot Sebastian Roche? You go right next to your Curtis Armstrong. You bought last year. Hey, I gotta reach up. It only costs more than what's more. I got no run and rent's the only weird thing is no one knows who they are. Yeah, it's an auction.
Oh, let's go try it.
And overpaid for stuff.
Do it here,
Go, let's go try it. Here we go.
That's a winner right there. So next big hit.
Nothing moves people to the door faster than you and me making up a song. All right, there's an auction that's going to happen here.
There's an auction happening.
We're actually, for the first time ever, we're auctioning off a member of the band. Billy is up for auction today.
If I don't say it later, goodbye, Billy. Bye, Billy.
Hope they give you a good
Fun to know
one.
you. That's great.
Changes paper once a day, trust me. You'll be glad you did. All right, everybody, we'll be back.